Hello grade 2, how are you? Hope all of you are well. Today we are going to have a new lesson. Our lesson is 3.1. The title of my lesson is Subtracting Two Numbers Within 999 Without Regrouping. In this lesson we are going to subtract two numbers. Each one of them maybe will be 3 digits without regrouping. Without regrouping means without borrowing. So my objective is الهدف من الدرس اليوم إنه to subtract two numbers within 999 without regrouping. The important thing when you have a question and you want to subtract is to write the numbers under each other vertical. Put the ones under the ones, the tens, the hundreds. Then you are going to start subtracting. Subtract means to تطرح بالعربي. You will start from the ones. 4 minus 2, this is step 1. Step 2, you will say 6 minus 5. Step 3, you will say 3 minus 1. If I write the questions like in this way, we call it horizontal. If I write the question like this way, we call it vertical. So if you are afraid to make any mistakes, put your numbers under each other. So look here what we are going to do. So my lesson, so all of you please, grade 2, all of you open your books at page 50, lesson 3.1. The title of my lesson is Subtract Without Regrouping, and it is page 15. Okay, it's page 15. Now if I have a question, for example, 364 minus 152, this way we call it horizontal. Now I will write this question vertical under each other. I will write 364 minus 152. Look how I will put, I will do it again to show you how I align my digit under. Here is the ones, here is the tens, here is the hundreds. Now I will start with this number, 300 here, 64. Then I will align this number under each at 152. Then what we are going to do, we are going to subtract. You will start with the ones. This is the ones. You will say, this is the ones. 4 minus 2, put 2 in your mind. 2, 3, 4. So how many fingers? 2. So in the ones place, it is 2. In the tens, you have 6. Subtract, cross from the 6, 5. How much left? It's 1 only in the tens. In the hundreds, you have 3 hundreds. Cross 1, it is 2. So what is my number? It is 212. We call this answer the difference. When you subtract two numbers from each other, the number you get, we call it difference. Okay? So you start with the ones, then the tens, then the hundred. You subtract without regrouping. The number that is above is greater than the number is down. So 4 minus 2, it's 2. The 4 can give you 2. The 6 can give you 5. The 3 can give you 1. Okay? So you solve they wrote the question vertical, horizontal for you. You do it vertical. You write the short place value. 0, tens, hundreds, subtract. Start with the ones, then the tens, then the hundreds. Now, if I go to my book, to the book, and you will notice they said subtract. Step number 1, they started with the ones. 4 minus 2, it is 2. Then they said subtract the tens. The tens, it is 6 minus 5. The answer is what? 2. Then subtract the hundreds. It's 3 minus 1, the answer 2. So if you have the question 364 minus 152, the difference between the two numbers is 212. Now, this is page 15. Can all of us go to page 16? All of you go to page 16. Now, in page 16, we are going to solve the question. They will write it horizontal for you then, but they will arrange it for you vertical. You are going to solve it. Let's go to question number 1. For example, question number 1. In question number 1, they said subtract the ones, start with the ones. They wrote the question horizontal, then they do it for you vertical. Look how they underline the digit under each other. 2 minus 1, the answer is 1. 8 minus 5, you have 8. Cross 5, how much left? 3. Then the 4 will go down. So if you have 482 minus 52, the answer is what? 431. Now, for this one, how you are going to do? You look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. Ones, tens, hundreds. Start with the ones. 3. You have 3. Give me 3. How much left? 0. So I will write here 0. 7. You have 7. Give me 7. Again 0 in the tens. Now the hundreds. You have 5. Cross 2. How much left? 3. So if you have 573 minus 273, how much is left? It's 300. So you are going to do question 3, 4, 5, and 6 as a homework. Now, in this one, they want you to write the numbers. They wrote it for you horizontal. You are going to do it vertical. Let us do the first one. It is 785. So it's a 3-digit. Ones, tens, 100. So the 7 will be here. 8, then 5. I will start with the first number. Align the second number under it. It is what? It is the 341. You need to write in the boxes. Okay. Now subtract. You have 5. Show me 5 with your fingers. 5. Cross 1. Yes, it's 4. Show me 8. Cross 4. 4 left. Show me 7. Cross 3. 4. So if you have 785 minus 341, how much you will have left? 441. You have 8 and 9 as a homework. 8 and 9 as a homework. And question 3, 4, 5, 6 as a homework. Okay? Now let's go to the problem solving. In the problem solving, they said for us, Ahmed had 534 riyal. He bought a ball for 213 riyal. How many riyal were left? So he has this amount of money. Okay. When you buy something, what will happen to your money? They will be more or less? Yes, they will be less. So they will be less. How much he paid? He paid 213. So the question is how many riyal were left? How much he has left? So you are going to start with the big number. The big number is 534. This amount of money Ahmed has. Then what did he do? He bought a ball for 213. What will happen to his money? They will be less. Okay, subtract. 4 minus 3, the answer is what? 1. 3 minus 1, the answer is what? 2. And 5 minus 2, the answer is what? 3. So how many riyals he has left? 321. Now we are going to write the question horizontal. We are going to write it horizontal. You will start with the big money. He has 534. What he did with it? He bought a ball, 213. So what happened to his money? Minus. When we put them under each other, how much left he has? He has 321. And what is my unit? Riyal. Okay, so when you buy things, what will happen to your money? They will become less. So to know how much you have left, you need to do what? Subtract. Okay, now let's go to question number 2. Ali has 621 riyal. Nasser has 410 riyal. The question is, how much money more does Ali have? Who has more, Ali wala Nasser? Of course, Ali. Why? because Ali has in the 106, but Nasser has in the 104. So 621 is greater than 410. To know how much is more, what we should do? Yes, we need to subtract the money Ali has, 621, minus the money Nasser has. Okay? Then we are going to subtract 621. We are going to subtract 410. Now, 1 minus 0, the answer is 1. 2 minus 1, 1. And 6 minus 4, 2. So how much money he has left more? How much money he has more? It is 210 real. Okay, so if again I will repeat the question. Ali has 621 real, Nasser has 410. Nasser has less than him. طب how much less? To know how much less, you need to subtract. Start with the money with Ali, subtract from it the money Nasser has. The number you will get will be the difference between Ali's money and Nasser. Okay, did you understand the grade 2? So this was in page 13. Now you have homework above. Okay, you have question 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 and 9 homework, plus 8 and 9. Okay, grade 2. I hope you stay safe and take care until we meet next week. Bye bye.